is that this survival instinct that Fred introduced to us 20,000 years ago is still with us in 2010. Evolutionary scale, this is a very small time frame is what I'm saying. So this survival mechanism that goes back from Fred Flintstone's day is still very much with us today. So if you go on a conventional diet, this is the point I'm trying to get to, if you go on a conventional diet and you start restricting your calories, 99% of those diets you're going to fail on because of this survival mechanism. After a while your body's going to say, uh-oh, I've got a famine coming, we've got no food coming in, I'm going to have to hold on to my calories, and that's when you start putting on weight again. That's the first thing, that's probably the major thing you need to know actually in terms of choosing a best diet. There's so many diets out there, which the Hay diet and all the rest of them, they're fine, but they're not really designed to help you lose weight in the long term. They're designed to help you lose weight in the short term. A couple of months later you're going to start putting on weight again. The problem also is when they start recommending pills, what happens is that, this is some of my clients, this happened to some of my clients before I kind of knew them, is that when you fail on your diet, which includes being told to take pills, and you think it's your fault that you failed because you started to eat pizza and all the rest of it, you start buying more pills. That's the general thing that starts happening. And of course that means, again, more dollars for the American diet industry, or for the worldwide diet industry for that reason. So that you need to avoid completely. So what I'm going to recommend you to do today, I heard about this about 6 months ago from a guy who was explaining this on the internet, and it was one of those things that, at first I was a bit sceptical about, but the more I thought about it, the more I realised it was actually made perfect sense, and it is the truth, because this is what happens this is how we evolve. So I heard about it by a guy called John Benson. And he's got he wouldn't say it's a diet plan, but he's put all this together, not only in a lot easier way of describing it, but he's put together complete meal plans for you, which helps you basically to, I mean, you can do this today, you can, perhaps I'm jumping the gun a bit, what he basically advocates, and which to me makes perfect sense, is not just decreasing your calories, because if you just decrease your calories, your survival mechanism will kick in, but it's decreasing and then going back up, decreasing, going back up, decreasing, going back up, decreasing, going back up, and having that as a lifestyle change. So you're not actually on a diet, you're on a complete lifestyle change. Today you restrict your calories, tomorrow you go back up again, the next day you restrict your calories, the next day you go back up again. This allows you as well to not pig out too much, but enjoy your favourite foods on these other days. Chocolate cake, whatever it is, but as long as you don't do it in excess, obviously. But you'll still be able to do that and lose weight, because on these days you're restricting calories. Because it's only one day at a time, your body doesn't get this whole survival instinct kick in, and that's when you start to lose your weight. So this is something which I highly recommend, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link under this video, or to the left of this video, which will take you either to my blog, where there'll be more information about this, or straight to his page, where he gives you a lot more details about his program. It's the only program I recommend on the internet, purely because it just makes so much sense to me in terms of evolution. We're not talking about restricting diets, we're talking about restricting calories for a day, then going back up again, and then down up on a daily basis, every other day basis, and that is the trick really, which is going to allow you to lose fat and lose weight over a long period of time. I've seen this happen to a lot of people, and so far over 250,000 people worldwide are going on this. It's called a diet, but it's not actually a diet, because you're not really dieting as such, or just it's changing your outlook to food, and it changes the way you eat food, which is the critical point. So over 250,000 people are having success with this worldwide, and I'd like you to be one of them. I really believe this will be the last diet you ever go on. It's not a diet, but it's the last time you start looking at your food. I don't want you to be feeling guilty about failing on other diets at all, which a lot of people do. And one thing I certainly don't want you to be doing is taking pills, weight loss pills and all that rubbish. That is pills is just a road to disaster, financially as well, so please stick away from pills whatever you decide. Okay, that's about it for me really. What else? That's really most of what I've got to say under these 10 minutes that I've got to do this video. Just beware, please, if this doesn't interest you, if you don't agree with this, or for whatever reasons, do be aware that if you're looking at other weight loss programs online, make sure you see a video of the people who are touting these programs, because a lot of the time there'll just be pages. There'll literally just be pages here with some text on, which will make a little bit of sense, and there'll be a link on there. The link will take you to a main page where they sell the actual information, and you'll find you're going to be spending money on diets because of a recommendation from someone you don't even know, and you can't even see them. A lot of these people don't even, they're not even into diets, they're not even into fitness, nutrition or anything. They're not qualified to give you advice. So if you don't go what I'm saying today, and you don't visit my website or John's website here, which I can take you to by clicking on one of the links here, or maybe the address will be under here, I don't know. If you don't choose to do that, please just be aware of that. And if you choose to go on another diet, make sure you at least see the people who are behind the diet on video, exercising maybe, or something like that, to give them a little bit of credibility, so that you know they know what they're talking about, because a lot of people don't. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully you'll take me off my offer of visiting John Benson's website, clicking the link below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon, and you can visit my blog as well if you wish to. Thanks very much. Bye bye.